What's up guys, you're back with me, Origins, in our beautiful gym, Primal Eden, and the topic of today's video is how you can become a qualified calisthenics trainer and basically how to do it. So yeah, that's what's coming up. Cue the intro. So, how can you become a qualified calisthenics trainer? As you well know, I'm a Bodyweight Guru's calisthenics master trainer, and we deliver the courses for calisthenics instruction up and down the country, along with Bodyweight Gurus. There's a couple of us, and basically we go around and we help people become qualified in calisthenics. So the qualification that we deliver is the Bodyweight Guru's calisthenics certification, and in this certification I will be going through over 100 progressions and regressions in all the different major statics. You're looking at handstands, planche work, front levers, back levers, muscle ups, flag work, all progressions, all regressions to make it easier. You can literally train someone who can't even do a pull-up to do calisthenics. It just takes more time. I know, got plenty of stories I can tell you about people who started off with no pull-ups, like on the God band, the blue band, and now they're doing pull-ups with weighted vests and weights and things like that, and are nowhere near planche work and can hold the more basic of planches like advanced hooks, but same again, they start from nothing. And this is all done with proper programming, proper instruction and proper progressions. Also along with, you may see the other video on the God sets, but the God sets help a lot. Proper structure programming of these progressions is important. So yeah, we go through progressions, regressions, different variations of all the different exercises, and then conditioning tools to condition things like planche, back levers, front levers and all the major statics. Another thing we're going to be going through in the calisthenics certification is some of the more basic biomechanics of these statics. So you are knowing, for example, where the fulcrum points are or where the main stress points are going through, what musculature is active in things like front levers, back levers and planches, because it's a massive exercise, it's a full body exercise. It's like, well, everything's active, yes, it is true, but some things are more active or there's some more prominent driving musculature than others. Other stuff are more like synergistically working, like helping, and some things are like big main movers. So that is another thing we're going to be hitting on the calisthenics qualification, is going to be giving you a proper understanding of actually how a front lever is done, how a back lever is done, what muscles are active in this, so then you've got a better understanding of what to condition to do what you are trying to do. This is another thing with these people that are trying to teach calisthenics without the proper qualifications or even knowledge or background within biomechanics. They don't know what they're doing, they don't know what muscles to condition, so therefore they can't prepare novice athletes for the vast stresses of things like planches and front levers. Other things we are going to be covering, which are vastly overlooked in calisthenics, is the fundamentals of pushing and pulling. I mean, I know it sounds daft and nobody wants to stick around doing pull-ups for too long and doing press-ups and dips and things like that, but the primary moving muscles that are in pull-ups and dips are some of the biggest primary drivers in your big statics. So it's important to have a good strength base in the fundamentals of pulling and pushing to actually even start Cali. I mean, some of the more beginning calisthenics programs start off with basically push-ups and pull-ups and dips, and rightly so. I mean, these are some of the more fundamental guidelines of being able to do these statics, is having a very strong back, having very strong biceps, shoulders, chests not so much, but you know, everything has to be equally as balanced and equally as strong to do statics. It's just a necessity. It's important. Last thing is going to be covered in the calisthenics certification is going to be how to effectively and properly program calisthenics workouts, because these are important. I mean, some people are like, well, what do I train with a planche? What do I train with a back lever? You can't just, well, you can do, but it's not very effective. You know, planche training, back lever training, front lever training, you know, just why not? I'll just do all my statics in a day. Yeah, you might be able to do that once or twice a week, but it's not going to be the best. Your best way of moving forwards towards your calisthenics statics is by having structured routines for conditioning planches, front levers, back levers, etc., with the corresponding proper conditioning, for the musculature that is driving these muscles. All the different qualifications that we deliver are all accredited by reps and endorsed by Skills Active, so they are legitimate certifications that you will be enrolling on. You will get a certificate as long as you're level 2 qualified. You will get a certificate at the end saying that you are competent in teaching in this set criteria, which is all the statics and the conditioning and stuff like that. So you will be a full-fledged Cali teacher if you can basically provide level 2 certification in the basics of gym instruction. But yeah, or personal training, either one. So this is predominantly marketed at personal trainers or pointing more towards PTs and gym instructors if you are going to do it. But it is still an incredibly important tool, for example, for somebody who's not even gym qualified, who's interested in calisthenics. You will literally get a full download, not like physically, but all the information will be given to you for how to become, you know, full-fledged in all your statics. So it is worth absolutely every penny, and it is literally worth its weight in gold if one of your primary goals is calisthenics. So that brings on to the actual question of how do you get qualified in calisthenics? The short answer is you either get in touch with ourselves, Prime Leading, and our social media or our webpage, and we'll tell you when we're running our next calisthenics courses. I believe the next one is about 6 weeks from now, so beginning of May, mid-June or so. Or you can contact Bodyweight Gurus directly if you are further down south or somewhere that's a little bit far, because they've got other course dates for the calisthenics qualifications. We also deliver mobility qualifications throughout the same kind of methods. So if you're interested in mobility or calisthenics, get in touch with either ourselves, Prime Leading, on our social media, or you get in touch with Bodyweight Gurus. And yeah, now I can't stress how important it is that you, if you are considering teaching calisthenics or even doing it yourself, that you go on this course, because like I think we've got an offer at the moment. It's about 245 quid, but that will give you every single tool that you need to be able to progress and get as far as you need to go in calisthenics. As I discussed before, you know, we go through the biomechanics, we go through everything that you need, and all the tools are there, and you'll be surprised at how much work goes into the actual programming behind the scenes of the coaches who are actually teaching it properly. So it's very important, and the qualification is very useful. So yeah, I can't stress how much it is the people teaching about the cert, you know, the qualified calisthenics instructors, they can see it a mile off, because they literally just don't have a clue what they're doing. They're making basic mistakes. And this is important, because before you know it, people are going to start picking up injuries in calisthenics. Then it is going to literally be like the next CrossFit, and we just simply don't do that. So get yourself qualified, get yourself insured, and then, you know, it will bring a good standard throughout the industry. So don't forget, guys, if you like what you see here, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. It will be much appreciated. Yeah, thank you for watching.